Welcome back. It is November 8th. It is 6 degrees, about 40 Fahrenheit. And my buddy and I are making our last ride. Maybe 10 miles or so. We're going to go to Madoc. Go to the Hidden Goldmine Bakery. Get something warm and some goodies. And I'll show you the bikes we're going to be riding on. It's a 1970 Kawasaki A7ss 350. And this is Clarence's 1954 Ariel 350. Okay, let's see how many kicks. Oh, my battery's a little dead. Oh, that's not bad. All right. Boy, these A7ss, you really got to love the sound from these exhaust pipes and the intake. Even today, surprisingly, these 350s are pretty fast. Now, I do have stock gearing in it for the road version instead of the A7ss gearing. I just find it's a lot nicer on the road. So far, so good, Clarence? So good, yeah. That's up? Okay. Here's a bit of history for you. Up until the 1960s, you actually had to go this way around to get to the other side of the hill here, and I'll show you the exit. It still exists today, and that's right here. That is it. That is the gentleman's driveway. That was actually part of the roadway. Well, for some strange reason, the battery in my GoPro here seems to have been dead, even though it was charged. So, unless somebody had it on, and but this road here, it's nice in the spring. I can take my 31 Ariel or the Norton, or even take the Kawasaki H1. And I make my way to Madoc, where we have our coffee and chat. This area here is a 60K zone, 37 miles per hour. It's a great road. And there's so many back roads this way
you can take. And I'll just say it's a little brisk today. As I said before, boy, these 350s, talk about peaky. They're actually, and what a sound they make. Every time I get on this bike, I say, wow, I just, kind of hard to part with it. And fuel mileage, well, let's compare my 1971 A7ss, the little 250. That gets around 55, 60 miles to the gallon. I find the A7, I get around 45. I have hit 50 miles to the gallon on this, just doing 50 mile an hour, cruising 50, 55. Others have told me they average 35 miles to the gallon. I don't know how that can be unless you're ringing it to the red line all the time. But these are just great bikes. The only thing I wish that was available was somebody who was making replacement CDIs. Now I know Jim from when he owned Lakeland Company, he was actually making them, but now I believe it's Rick Electrics that has them, and he will not make the replacement A1, A7 CDI boxes. So basically when those boxes go, unless you want to pay $700, $800 for a new CDI box, well, then your bike's going to sit. So that's a shame, really, because they're such great bikes. So we now are approaching Moira Lake. Back in the 1800s, this was called Hog Lake. And over towards that way, it's an interesting story about a man who ruled all of this area with ruthlessness. And he didn't care if you were a child or a grown-up. You didn't escape his wrath. And I'll be doing a history tour on that next year. This lake, for many who don't know, nice boat launch over here. I usually fish on this side of the river. But this lake is known for its muskie. And I have caught, I'm not a muskie fisherman. I like to go out in my canoe or whatever, and I like to fish for pike. But I have caught more muskie on that side of the river, or excuse me, that side of the lake, than on the east side. I don't know why, but it's fun. Anyway, here's the park. Beautiful park. This road is awesome. Finn's Restaurant, that is a really good restaurant. That's during the cooler months, that's where we meet for coffee and chat. But during the summer months, right up here is the Hidden Goldmine Bakery, and this is where we come and we get our goodies. I don't know if we can park out front. Oh, we just might. Look at that. Excellent. Excellent.
Like fantastic, especially the twisties.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And here we are. We got our frittatas. Clarence has got his frittata. And we got some tarts.
And PK.
Enjoy, Clarence.
Thank you. Awesome.
Well, we had a good meal, and now we're going to head back to Tweed. And then we're going to stop at the winery. Well, if you're in the Madoc area, stop into the Hidden Goldmine Bakery. And my GoPro here, the battery was not dead. As it turns out, the little latch on the side that holds the battery in, well, the battery, well, there it just turned off. I think it's something to do with the battery. Well, something they're going to have to look at. But the food was good. And very busy today. And the temperatures have warmed up slightly, so it's not as cold. But if you're on an old bike, man, get it out. Come on, get your Kawasaki's out. Get your Honda 350s out. And Clarence is back there, and he's really enjoying his ride today. And we are now making our way to the winery. It's about 3 minutes away. And the winery is located just a few minutes outside of Tweed. And I'm just make sure Clarence knows that we got to make a turn here. There he comes. And there's the sign right there. I can honestly say it was a lot warmer coming back. So here's the entrance. And there's a little plaque right here. It'll tell you a little bit of information on the winery. Here comes Clarence, so here we go. This is a gorgeous place in the summertime. Pretty cool. He has done a lot of work to this winery, and not just the winery, and this, like, wow. We used to have a vintage bike show here, and we may do it again in 2026. Used to have all the bikes lined up all along the winery. Oh yeah, it is. 1970. All right, we made it. 54. Yeah. I got a 53. Ariel made them. Yeah.
Oh man, this makes a nice picture right here.
Doesn't it?
Right here, look.
It's great.
And Ian, they probably have their own water.
Yes. They got the pond down there too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty nice.
This is fantastic.
And if you have to use the facilities here, this is what you get. Look at this. This is the men's. Well, Clarence and I just come back from doing a little wine testing in here with Aaron. Sandor's quite busy in here, moving everything around. And so until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Take care and keep those bikes going.